not this again.
Well, all right. Welcome. All new episode Run to Tell That podcast. I'm Gerard.
I'm G-Man.
Dale.
You know who it is.
We don't. We don't know who it is.
Pretend like you do, and
Pretend like I do,
everybody
and
got
just go
know.
on.
Yeah.
Pretend like I do, and just get on with the damn show, huh? All right.
No. Don't get on with the show, but
But mhm.
just don't throw off the ambience. That's all.
Wow. All right. How was everybody week?
Mine was good. I can't complain.
Yeah, man. Thank God it's Friday. TGIF, man. Thank God it's Friday.
That's right.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, the only bad part about it is like you'll have a little what do you say, damnation
Mm-hmm.
domination that goes on.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that, you have a little spot in your life. You know what I mean? A lot of
Yeah.
people don't understand that. Spot mean that people don't do right. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta actually like you got to make sure that you sit there and educate the people that need to be educated when they actually work. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
So you're going to have spots, you
So,
know?
Yep.
I mean, look, sometimes I won't even get mad, but I can't get mad because a lot of people don't know the situation.
That's it.
Oh, before we got a message from Juicy.
Shout out to my Melanated Kings. I hope y'all feeling beautiful on the inside as well as out. I hope and pray. I pray that the Most High continue to stand behind you, Melanated Kings, and make every step that you take stronger than the last one that you just took, honey. Shout out to y'all.
Yes.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hey, we appreciate you, Juicy.
What's going on, Juice?
Yeah, appreciate you, Juicy. And I do feel like what she said, melatonin king.
King.
Melanated.
That's right.
Melanated.
That's right. I'm a melanated, melatonin, melifiguration. I'm all those.
And hell,
All right.
marinated.
Well, Ro, how was your week?
Marinated.
Oh, mine was pretty good. Not too bad. I'm thinking about selling my
Pretty good.
truck, but outside of that, we good.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
My
got
week
two
was pretty
offers
good.
in.
Can't complain.
We don't have
two?
JP tonight, but like I said again, I know he sent his best wishes and he with us in spirit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sex
All
symbol.
right. Before I get into the messages, tonight's topic is it a whole phase or a whore's way of life?
Mm.
So I'm gonna play these messages and then let y'all think about that topic.
Hey. Happy Friday, gentlemen. Juicy Jenny, I see you down there. Ro, Gerard. Who's that you got with you over there? Is that G-Man? Oh, hell. G-Man, did you just say you're marinated? Did you say your balls are marinated? G-Man, who had your balls
No,
this week?
I can attest that he did not say his
Did you
balls
get them all
marinated.
glistening?
Okay, so now you starting it.
She's starting it.
She threw it out there already.
So I was trying to be good tonight. You know what I'm saying? But it's good to have some. You never marinate your balls in Epsom salt. Man, that thing shrink together. Once it shrink together, it give you a nice, perfect hard. All the blood flow. That's for you, Callie.
Oh shit, my bad.
Oh, forget being good. Hell, it's a Friday. Let's have fun, damn it.
Callie, you sound like a plan.
All right, say no more, say less.
Say less.
Say no more, say less. One thing for certain, two things for sure. I will definitely be having fun.
Oh, I don't want to visualize shrinkage of balls or dicks or anything like that. No, that's a horrible vision.
Well, ain't nothing horrible about this, boy. I already told you last week. Last week it's not the love meat no more. It's the stick. You know what I'm saying? I mean strictly stick. So I mean, like, and when you from now on you can't look. I'm gonna call it the stick with the egg, because that's what it looked like at the bottom. It's a stick with an egg at the bottom. Two eggs.
All right. Well, on that note, what do y'all think of tonight's topic?
Interesting topic, fellas. Interesting topic.
It's a lot of whores out here. It's a lot of whores.
Well, and if you think about it, Ken, I know a lot of men that don't classify themselves as whores. So, would you classify a person who have 10 kids as a whore? 5 different baby
And
mamas.
5 different moms.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
that's
so
a
would you
whore.
That's
all
a
right,
whore.
so would you classify a woman who got 5 different baby mama? I mean, baby daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Would you classify them as a
whore?
When they got 5 different baby daddies now, is that a whore?
5 different baby daddies with 4 kids. That is a whore.
5.
That's a whore. Okay.
That's a whore.
Okay.
Even though now she got her kids spread out because of her relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Now his is confirmed. He got 10. He got 8.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, what makes a woman date a man, sleep with a man, knowing that he got 5 kids, 6 kids, 10 kids, and still give him the goodies? What she considered?
Well, you know what it sounds like to me. She want to find out why all these other people
Why he got all them kids?
Yeah.
She thinking to herself
That's
like,
it.
man,
That's it.
let me go ahead and exercise my right. Not the vote, but to try him out. It's a reason why.
What makes him so good? He has 10 kids, and again, like I said, she want to try to stick.
Yeah.
She wants to try to stick.
Snoopy said it best. Let me burp you. Snoopy.
That's it.
But what about?
Let me burp you.
But what about the ones that lie and say that, you know what I'm saying, they don't say how many kids they got?
But you can tell, man.
Yeah.
Look, man, let me tell you that the society, man. Let me tell you this.
Yeah, you can't. You some is how can you tell?
Well, you can tell now.
How can you tell?
Okay, so now which one, with the ladies or with the guys? Because I can tell you, look.
With the guy, like if the guy got like 10 kids, unless he got all 10 kids with him at some point, because people do lie and say they don't have, like, they might say they got like 2 kids, but really they got 5. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
people do lie.
You got to keep in mind, again, if he has 5, 10 kids or so, you got to kind of imagine now, again, he's not taking you out everywhere. Because again, when you got 5 or 10 kids out there, you're gonna run into somebody.
You're gonna run into some kind.
So if he's just keeping you at the house, not taking you
I ain't
out.
got but I ain't got but one. I ain't got but one. But back in the day, I didn't take people out like that.
No, but you know what? If you think about it, like, I know you probably didn't. You didn't, and all that stuff like that. But you got to think about the fact of it being like, all right, so like a lot of guys will sit there and say, look, the person who they dating at that moment, and if they have a kid with them, I only got 1 kid.
I got 1, yeah. I got 1.
And like you said, they got 5 kids, but they only claiming that 1 because they only dating that person at the time. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
But it's still, you know what I'm saying? People still do lie.
Yeah, and they gonna lie.
Yeah,
they gonna lie.
Yeah.
And that's the average. That's the average thing of life, man. You know what I mean? It's totally different now. But you know what? Old Google, Mr. Google, and Facebook, and
gonna tell the story.
Yeah,
they're gonna tell the story.
Somebody post something.
They're gonna tell the story.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody do post things and all this stuff like that.
And a smart girl will do her research. She gonna do her homework. A smart girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I got a friend right now. She's probably one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in a lifetime. And I know for a fact the guy she's dating or the guy she's staying with, he has 10 kids. 10. And she turned around and had 11 and 12. I don't get it. So he has 12 kids right now. She walked into a relationship knowing that he had 10 out there.
But you know what? You got 4 kids. Because because and Gerard, you say you got 1, you got 2. Because if you think about it, your grand is gonna be your kid. You know what I'm saying? I got 5.
Say that. Yeah.
I mean, I got 5. I got 5 kids.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
because if
anybody, like when people ask, I mean, I tell them I got a son and then I also have a granddaughter. So you know what I'm saying?
But what I do, I claim them all because
Yeah.
guess what? At the end of the day, man, look, let me tell you, my granddaughter, my daughter, my son, and all, I mean, my sons and all this stuff like that, and my daughter, they look. Let me tell you this, man. Like my granddaughter is just like my daughter.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
At the end, when she come running our house, she say, "G-Pa, I need this. I want this." Guess what G-Pa gonna do?
Gonna
You know
get
what
her
I'm saying?
this and get her that.
But look, we divert from the whole. Who's the hoe in the whole situation?
In the situation. Very
you know
good.
What I'm saying?
Let's get back
the
to
hoe?
topic. Who the hoe?
Who the hoe? You know what I'm saying? So is it good for like you said, Gerard, like a lot of people lie and all this stuff like that. But is it good for a person to say, hey man, out front, I got 7 kids or 8 kids before you get in a relationship with me?
Good question.
Is it good for that?
You
And then, like I
should.
said,
Yeah.
yeah,
Be honest.
yeah.
Be honest, because you don't want to be with somebody new, and you in Walmart or some damn where, and one of your 7 just run up on your ass.
And they will. And it's gonna happen. That's why I say that their interaction, they're taking them out is limited. If they're still running game.
That's right.
If they're running game,
They're
like I
running game.
said, interaction, community interaction is gonna be minimal. It's
Well,
not gonna be out there.
And you know what? Y'all might think I'm just like fibbing when I say this or just making joke. I remember when I first moved up here, I was dang on I went to Columbia Mall. And old little baby Isaac ran up there and grabbed my leg and said, I'm his poppy. Hey, that's my daddy. Heck no, man. I got a head full of hair, man. I just, look, baby Isaac. No, for real, literally. You know, and up until this day, I had to remember that it was an Isaac running around that said that I was his poppy. Yo.
Good afternoon, Road 24, Gerard, and G-Man. Hope you three are well. Shout out to your listeners. Is it a hoe phase or a whore's way of life? Personally, I think it's recklessness. I think anyone, men or women, that sleeps around, soul ties are created with sex. It's not just a physical act. I think personally people should reserve themselves for their spouse or their future spouse. They shouldn't be giving their goodies away to everyone because not everyone is good to sleep with. Anyway, I'm listening.
And 2, ain't good ejaculating every single person. You make wear condoms, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like.
But G, I tell you the truth. I mean, G is hitting it right. Wear the condom.
Yeah.
But they want that real feeling. Yeah. They want to get it in.
Put the finger in them.
Yeah, well,
put the finger in them. Give them the real feel.
What the hell?
Real fine.
Look,
Yeah.
And a good one will suck that finger.
Yeah, but some people nails and look, some people nails and finger it's like 5 inches. I mean, so the average size is 5 to 6 inches. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, like I'm still thinking about baby Isaac. I can't believe that little rascal wrapped his hand. Daddy. No, I had to actually sit there and explain to people that that ain't my child. That ain't my child. He wrapped his hand around me and said, Daddy. The freak. In Columbia Mall. But I'm gonna let it go.
Gerard, if we got a few questions, a few answers, a few statements, let us hear them if you don't mind.
All right.
Who the fuck said put the finger in them? Really? Oh, are we in middle school? We don't do the finger anymore. That's.
Yeah, you do.
Anyway.
Be surprised.
So if you don't
do finger do.
But I mean, if
Who did? Who said that?
Yeah,
I said you
G-Man said that, right?
Yeah, you got to put the finger in it.
Okay.
I mean,
you all right? You go ahead and put a finger in.
What are you gonna do? Okay, so you gonna be like some people I know, just put the tongue straight up in there. You gotta put the finger in there.
I'm gonna tell you the tongue and the finger together.
Who are some people you talking about?
We ain't gonna take it there, bro.
Hey, bro.
We ain't naming
Who
no
some
names.
people you talking about?
Just understand. Know that
I feel like y'all talking about someone else that's part of this podcast. I feel like y'all talking about Row 24. That's what I feel like y'all talking about.
Don't tell on yourself.
I'm just saying, because I remember Row 24 gave a whole class on that, on the show that we're not supposed to talk about.
He gave a whole class on it, but I ain't gonna even say his
Never a
name.
whole
But you
class
know
on
what?
it. Exactly.
But you know what? But Callie,
What we talking about,
it's
Meat
like,
Cleaver?
so Callie, let me tell you this. The thing about it is that a lot of people went away from the things that make a girl happy. You know what I'm saying? A finger. You know what I mean? Like people do fingers. You know, before they actually taste test the ingredient down there. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Did you
like
just say the ingredient down there?
Yeah, it's
yeah,
ingredient.
it's an
That's a
ingredient.
potion.
Yeah,
It's a
that's right.
potion.
That's right.
That's right.
Because
It's a potion.
imagine what you
Okay.
got on your tongue and what's down there. It's supposed to be a magic idea, but if you stick your tongue down there and it's not the right taste, or you gonna tell it's an ingredient. You know, no pH. Wait, PhD.
The pH. Yeah, the
That's
pH.
it.
Yeah, that's right.
I said PhD.
PhD.
Yeah. Wait,
Mm.
you got to put the D behind
Wow.
PhD. Okay.
it. So for the dick.
The dick. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all think about what y'all just said while I play these
finger's not
messages.
juvenile. It's not grammar.
No.
You know, again, you'd be surprised what a good finger will
Man,
do.
look, let me tell you this right now. Look, a finger will help out a lot of guys until they get to the way that they need to be at. You know what I'm saying?
Be surprised.
Because once you start rubbing it, it'll turn you on. You know what I'm saying?
It's the response.
There you go.
It's a response from that finger.
That's right.
That's right. Because like I said, again, don't forget, it's all about the pleasure too now.
That's right.
And a good hoe, male or female, knows what it's going to take.
That's right. That's right.
We're just trying to get back on topic now.
We can always
That's
do
too
like
messy.
what Gerard said, which is
Fuck, I
you
say.
let them taste the ingredients first. You know, just like what G-Man was saying, you put your finger down there, then you put your finger in their mouth and let them taste the ingredient. You remember when you said that?
Who said that?
You.
When did I say that?
Come on now, Meat Cleaver. What we doing?
When did I say that? When did I say that?
I tell you what, you get on here and just be acting brand new, like you ain't. Go ahead, just play the message. Then I don't want to say nothing. Like G-Man,
Exactly.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute out. I ain't gonna say that.
The only way that I would recommend a woman to consider a man that has like 10 kids is if his wife died of natural causes. Like, that's his one and only baby mama, and they had 10 kids together, a long extended relationship or marriage, and she died of natural causes, and now he's a single dad of 10 kids. But if it's anything else, hell no. Run for the hills.
That's a good statement.
Of course, G-Man said that. There ain't nobody else out there that would say that. Ugh, Lord.
Now, what if he got 2 kids, but he been with 50 people, and he's 28?
God dang.
He been busy.
He been
busy. He been putting in work.
Well, you know what? Each and every single one of us might know somebody that done slept with 50 people. You know what I'm saying? Some people might, you know, and you know, it might be a woman, it might be a guy, it might be one of us on this phone that done slept with 50 people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, but at the end of the day, some of us are still. I mean, matter of fact, we all are healthy enough to say, hey, man, we done penetrating a lot of different kind of JJ.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what y'all talking about.
I mean, no, I'm just saying.
Really?
I'm not a hoe.
I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
No, I'm not a hoe.
Are you
talking about?
Gerard?
I had hoe tendencies.
I said what?
I wasn't a hoe.
Was I what?
I mean,
Was
I'm
I
asking a question. If you think that
I
you
didn't
were
hear
a
you.
hoe.
No, no, I wasn't.
You sure?
No, I wasn't.
We might well call you Sonic the Hedgehog because you went around a lot of coins, dear sir.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I don't know. What about you, bro? You didn't answer the question.
I did.
You did?
Yeah. As soon as I called you Sonic the Hedgehog, that's when I answered the question.
Help me understand.
Yeah.
Let's put
Okay.
There you go.
Y'all breaking up.
6 people, 10 people.
But is that a life? If that's a lifetime,
Which
so if you slept
Oh, you're breaking up
Y'all
have
keep
again.
sex
breaking
and you
up.
have sex. Then
Yeah.
so do I
You,
do I
you keep breaking up. Don't know what's going on.
We good?
All right, yeah, we
Huh?
hear you now.
Yeah. So ask that same question because we didn't get to
no?
hear
What
the.
I'm saying is
Nobody
that
really heard the question.
so my thing. Y'all can hear me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
So my question is that if you start having sex at 15 and you slept with somebody 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, then you end up getting married, do that classify you
Mhm.
as a hoe? Because you
No.
had different partners,
Mm-mm. No, I don't think
No.
so.
but you had 5 different partners
I don't
before
think
you
so.
actually met your wife.
Okay. I don't think so.
That's not
No.
a hoe. You're experimenting. You're
No.
young. You trying to find the right one.
'Cause
And
the way
like I
you
said,
make
some
it
folks
sound
say,
it
you
was
got to
one
try
a.
them shoes on when you get married.
That's right.
You got to try them on.
But see, that's the thing though. It's like the way you said it is like it was like one per year until you got, you know what I'm saying, from the age of what, 15, 16.
Yeah.
So no, no,
No, I can safely say that's not
no,
a hoe. Yeah.
So
no, that's
so
not a hoe.
how so how about on the lady side? Will we classify the lady to be totally different because they done had 5 different person and about to be the 6th person who they're about to marry? Will we classify them as a
Hoe.
hoe?
But see, that's where
Totally
things
depending on
get.
the person.
I don't think so. I don't
Yeah.
think so. But you have men that, you know what I'm saying. You got some men who get stuck in their feelings or whatever, and they'll say that 5 is too many.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But now if you ask them what their body count is, they damn body count like damn near 75 women, but get mad over her 5. What are we mad about?
That, at that point, that's just ignorant. When you think
And
about
there's
it,
a
like
lot
I
of
said,
ignorant.
that's
There's
a
a lot
double
of ignorant
standard,
men.
and that's ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ignorant men out there. So,
Yes,
Well,
they
you know what
are.
but
that
no, I
is.
don't
That's
think.
just insecurity because they are worried about
Yeah,
one of those 5 that was bigger than them, and they feel like probably
yeah,
did more damage than what they did
exactly.
for no reason. You know.
So
And
have we
she'll know the
defined what a hoe is
insecurity.
yet?
You said what
Yeah, we
now?
define what a hoe is. Yeah,
Have we defined what a hoe is or isn't?
I say a hoe is somebody that if you what's the best way to put it? If you want to, if you're in a relationship and you doing a heavy dose of cheating and you can't be committed to that one person, you got some hoe tendencies.
Yeah.
Now, if you single and you just out here doing what you do, nah. I mean, I guess you still could hit that borderline. If you sitting there busting down 2 or 3 motherfuckers every night or some shit like that, you doing a lot. But then,
Yeah. That, and some might call them an overachiever.
No, somebody might call it STD.
But like I said, that shouldn't be a double standard. If a woman is
yeah,
doing the same thing, you can't. I mean, like I said, you can't have a double standard. She's just experimenting. You got to be mindful too, guys. Again, you got some women out there love sex just as much as any man, and like I said, multiple partners. That's their thing. So you can't, you just can't, call them a hoe.
Well,
They just doing them.
well, just let them go to the swinger club.
There's swinger clubs out there. There's a club for those that might be considered a hoe.
mm. I ain't never been to one.
you sure?
I ain't never been to one. I told you in the group chat I ain't never been to one. I
I
know there
don't
was
know.
one
I
in
feel like
Fayetteville, but I
you.
never went.
I feel
I
like you
never
were smiling
went. Like
when
I
you
never
said
went.
when you sent that. I feel like you were smiling. That lets me know that you may be borderline lying about it. I think you went.
Nah, I ain't never been. I ain't never been to one. I was supposed to went to one for a Halloween party, but didn't go. So I never been.
I feel like you walked in the door with ludicrous splash waterfalls playing in your mind as you was walking around looking.
I did not. I didn't go. I'm telling you, I didn't go. I'm telling you, I didn't go. Oh, if I'd have went, I would have told you. But nah, I ain't never went.
right,
Oh, we got a
all
message
right,
from
you get
Moon.
to a little swingers party. Do you actively participate?
Say what?
You get to the
I didn't hear
swingers
you.
party. All right, you got the invite. You got your little guest or your date, your plus one. You go to the party and you actually participate. Are you a hoe?
No, you just into the
No, if
hangout.
you no, because you that's a lifestyle.
Yes. You are a hoe.
But like
That's
I
a
said,
lifestyle. Because when we look,
that
because
might be a double standard. You just a hoe within the lifestyle, but you still a hoe.
That's right.
If you go to that swingers party, you pull out your Johnson and you start hitting everything that's moving, you a hoe.
but it's a life. But to the people that's a part of that, that is a lifestyle.
Mhm.
That is
All
why
right, but like I said, all right,
nobody.
now take that.
That's why you gotta only be in. You can only be in by membership only. If you don't have a membership, you can't go in there.
But like I said, all right. Now listen. There is no party. There is no group. So, but you still got brothers and sisters out there still hitting and running. So, does that make them a hoe just because they go to a club, or it's a lifestyle because you actually have it going on in your life? Does that make you a hoe?
No, I just feel like that's a life. That is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
You a hoe.
You a hoe, bro.
You a hoe.
You a hoe.
No, I don't think
That's a
so
lifestyle.
because
That's a
for the most
lifestyle. Because that fall. Okay, so so what you're saying is people with fetishes. People with fetishes are hoes, because that falls under that. Because it's a lifestyle.
And a fetish is
We
a
don't
fetish.
understand the lifestyle because we're not part of it.
If you like smacking ass and you like being tied up while your ass getting smacked, hey, that's what you do. But you ain't got to go to a club for that. And you can go to your girlfriend's house and get that if you want. A hoe is a hoe.
Well, no,
But
because the reason why I
so
say that is it may be different because if you and your partner, if both of y'all are swings and y'all doing that together, that means you're not really you're not going outside of the relationship to like go and fuck random people. This is something that y'all do together. You know what I mean? So theoretically, what you
then on
have
top of
is
that,
you have an open relationship. Theoretically, is what you got.
Okay, all right, now I
but then
get what you
but
guys
then on
saying.
but see that's the thing though. But see that but then on top of that is everybody that goes in there, they don't have sex with other people. You have people like,
Yeah.
okay, let's say it's me and a plus one. Me and her go. Okay, me and her might have sex in there and people watch. Because you
Hmm.
have a lot of people who are not partaking, they're voyeurs, so they
Yeah.
watch. They pay to watch.
Fellas, I'm gonna tell you,
Does
y'all
that make
peg
you
the
a
thin
hoe?
motherfucking line. That's all I got. That's a thin line. If all right, you go to the little party, little function, the swingers club. All right, but again, all right. Suppose you take yourself out of that swing club, you going to Susie's one night and you hitting it, smacking that ass, tying her up, and you go to and go to somebody, Cali girl the next night. Come on, it's still the same thing.
That's still
You still being a hoe.
You get what I'm saying? Because you're going from
Y'all are
different
see
places.
what y'all doing
It's
is
like you.
y'all are looking at y'all looking at the sexual act of it and y'all putting it together as one. Because we're not a part of that lifestyle, we're looking at it from the outside looking in. So to y'all is looking like, oh, y'all being hoes. No, that's a fucking lifestyle. That's that's why everybody
The
can't be part
lifestyle
of it.
is what you.
It is what it is. If it's a lifestyle,
It's a lifestyle.
you don't have to be a member of the swingers club.
So let me give you a perfect example. So you tell me.
And the ones that y'all showed, the ones that was put in the group chat, you had to have membership only, or you had to buy a membership. That's why they don't. When you go to them type of things, they don't have 40. It don't be like 100 people in there. It'd be like 15,
So you
max
tell me.
20.
So my question to you, if you have 15 people and you have opportunity to hit 15 different people, that's not a hoe. That's not being a hoe.
I don't think
That's being a part of the club.
No,
That's
you.
part, yeah.
That's
No,
you.
because
You
for
are
the
part
most
of the
part,
What
lifestyle.
about the guy that got 5, 10 babies?
So
What about the guy that got 5 and 10 babies? Come on now.
think about
He ain't joined no damn club.
He definitely didn't.
He ain't joined no club.
Because because y'all are taking that and putting that with that is something, to me, that's something totally different. That
No,
dude
Yeah,
was
what
just
but
so
out
what
there
okay.
doing.
so what
That
so
dude
what
was out.
so
That dude was
explain.
out there just
So
fucking
what's so
everything that
different?
was out there and was not using
No,
protection.
what's
Y'all
so
talking about
different
the
about it?
swingers club.
Yeah, because
No,
I
with
don't
the
what
feel
I'm
with
like
the
saying
people
is
that
club,
are
everything.
swingers are. I don't feel like people that are
People who
swingers are hoes. That's just my.
no
But
think
that's my opinion.
So what about the guy with 10 kids?
no so think about it.
Why do y'all
So
keep
you
bringing up the kids? Ain't no. There is no kids at the
Because
swingers club. Leave the
he's
kids
fucking
out.
he having sex.
he
He
having a
having
relationship.
sex with
Everybody have
Lacey.
sex. Everybody have
But
sex.
different
But
people.
y'all keep bringing the
Hey
kids
Gerard,
back in there.
Gerard,
If
think about it
if
with
if
different. So
if
think about it
Rico is having if Rico got 5 kids
with different
and
people
he was not at the swingers
with
club,
different people.
then that I just don't see the correlation of the two. I
No,
just
so
don't
what
see
I'm
it.
saying is that all right. So what I'm saying is that if you have relationship with different people, that don't make you a hoe. I mean,
no.
like,
That
so
just
what I'm
means
trying
you
to get
having
at.
a good time.
So, no, that's not a good time. That's a hoe.
For
That's a hoe. You
some,
having sex with different
for some,
man. No,
But
not
I
for
just
all.
guys,
no.
like
Okay,
I
we
said,
good. We good.
at the end of
No,
the
because
day,
look,
I get what you're saying.
yeah,
That lifestyle is definitely a lifestyle. But I'm not a member of that club, but I'm still having sex with as many people as I can get with. You know, that don't make me a hoe. It's opportunity
yeah,
and it's opportunity and access.
yeah. Very.
The guy that has, and I mentioned the 10 kids
It's
because at the
all
10 kids, I'm saying the 10 kids because that confirms that he's having sex.
Yeah,
You know, the 10 kids confirm that he had sex. So all I'm saying is a hoe in a swingers club and a hoe on the street is still a hoe by any other definition.
Yeah, well, no, because you can go inside a swinger club, but that don't mean you're gonna get access to fuck everybody. Because
No,
for the
so
most
but
part,
what
they
we
like
saying
play
is that
parties,
if
so
you
you still
did
got to get the consent.
no,
But for
but
the most part,
no,
when you
what I'm
look at
saying,
the
and I understand what you say. Hey, bro, I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying if you have access to hit different stuff in that swinger club, then would you classify that as?
you are part of that
Oh,
lifestyle. That's just that
no,
lifestyle.
no, you,
But we're gonna have
Yeah.
to agree to disagree.
yeah, we just, yeah,
We're gonna have to agree to disagree.
well
nah,
to
A hoe
It's
be
is
like
a hoe.
to
yeah,
and
Be it a
this and I'm
lifestyle.
yeah,
It's
and
all a lifestyle.
yeah, I ain't,
and
Most
to
of them
be
are
a
like
and to be a
lifestyle.
hoe and to be a hoe or a whore is the perception of the other of someone else who's looking at you that way. So to the dude that got the 10 kids that done fucked all these damn women, to him he probably not a hoe. So it
he is
all
a hoe.
is
He is
all
a
about
hoe.
He,
perception.
He is a hoe with a
Everything,
baby
yeah.
daddy
he's a
To
hoe
attached to
with,
it.
yeah,
to
hoe with a
That's
baby
you
daddy.
to
with a baby
you
attached.
to you that is the
And
perception
that's his
And,
to you,
lifestyle.
yeah, and to everybody
and
else,
that's
that's his
what that
lifestyle.
is.
That's his lifestyle.
That's his
He
lifestyle.
in it to
And that's
win it.
what that is. But I'm just saying, you can't say the people that's part of the swinger clubs are hoes because everybody
No,
ain't fucking
no,
everybody.
but that's what I'm saying. Even if they are, listen what I'm saying. So this is what I'm trying to
I
actually say
heard,
is that
Greg. I
and what
understand what I understand what I
what I'm
understand what
saying
both
is
of
that
y'all are saying.
if they have listen, if they have sex in a swinger club with different people, they are a hoe.
And
Ain't
if
no cost.
you got
If they
10 baby
That
mamas,
is
you a
y'all.
hoe.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, y'all gonna have y'all opinion. I'm gonna have my opinion. Ro gonna have his own opinion.
yeah,
I look at it.
we agree
That
to
is a
disagree.
lifestyle. Like I
Yeah,
said, that if you a swinger, that is a lifestyle. Cause everybody ain't built for that. That's why I said it's not to me. It's not the same. Cause everybody's not built for the swinger life.
and plus the way I look at it is after because I be listening to these podcasts, and when they be talking about the lifestyle and shit, surprisingly, they not fucking a bunch of random people. Normally, what it is them and their partner, or you got single people, and for the most part, they sleeping with like the same person when they go. They not just fucking a bunch of randoms. You know what I mean?
But you
Because
have
for
the
the most part,
opportunity to.
but that
If a young
the
lady says she
opportunity
down,
doesn't. Yeah, but wait a minute though. Wait a minute, listen to me. Opportunity doesn't make you a hoe. Doing the
no
act
no
is
no
what
no no
make
no
you the
no no
whore,
no
though.
no no
Is
no
what I'm
what
saying.
no nobody over here saying that. What I'm saying is that in general, if you sleep with different people, now what you just said, if they sleep with the same people, that's totally different than when you sleep with other
Yeah,
people. That's what
yeah,
we're
but that's
trying to
what
get
I'm.
out over
Yeah,
here. We're
yeah,
trying
yeah,
to get
yeah.
out
But
over
that's what I'm.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
So
I
when
understand
you
what y'all was saying.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
like at the
So
end of the
that's why I
day,
was
if
just
you
saying it's like the difference of like it's so put like this from everything that I from listening to these podcasts and watching this stuff with people talking about the lifestyle, you may for the most part you sleeping with like the same person. You gonna have the outlier that's going went to these parties because for the most part the party is not a every week every month type deal. It's like gapped out. But anyway, when they go, you may have that outlier, the one that's seeking new people every time they go. But for the most part it's the same person that you going. So then if you're looking at it that way, now just because you're going doesn't make you the whore. Like y'all said, it's doing the act. So that means now when you look at the person on the outside, the person with the 10 kids, they are actively trying to fuck all new people. So now that is different from when you're looking at the majority of the people that's going to either sleep with their wife, just be voyeurs, may have this one person that they swing with, you know.
Just to make it clear, I didn't sleep with these guys in one distinct period of time. It was spaced over a period of time. But regardless, I've learned from it, I've grown from it, and it's something that I'll never do again. But, I think it was important for my growth. There were some soul ties made, but I'm working through it. I'm working to heal through it, so that I can ultimately be the person that I wish to be.
You know, when she said that, it made sense. And I tell you, like I said, just from I don't want to take it too deep, but from a spiritual sense, every person that you've slept with, you've bonded with to a certain degree.
Yeah.
And like I said again, she was right. I know when I was younger, I tried to sleep with quite a few, whatever. But that was just my mentality at the time. But I've grown since then. I've been with my wife 31 years. I have not touched another woman in 31 years. And I'm fine with that. But prior to that,
You were a hoe.
I was a hoe.
Yeah.
I was a straight up hoe because if she would hold still and she would listen to my BS, I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it and I'm going to be done with it. That was me. But like I said again, I've grown since then.
Yeah.
I don't do the things I used to do.
But
But I'm still a man.
That's right.
I ain't blind.
Yeah, you gotta keep your eyes open.
Yeah, you gotta keep your eyes
You
open.
gotta keep your eyes open.
Yeah, you gotta keep your eyes open. I ain't trying to say now. I understand. But I get the young lady, though. She made perfect sense. When you're young, you experiment. You're trying to find self. You're trying to figure out what works for you. So, like I said, those sexual experiences does that. Unfortunately, sometimes you may get labeled a hoe, but at the end of the day, you're just trying to find your way.
We appreciate everyone that's listening. We'll be back on next Friday night or Saturday. Can't remember. Um, should be right around 6:30.
Buddy of mine, the day he got married, he slept with his ex.
Boy, that's what I heard. People used to do that back
The
in the
day
days.
he got married, he didn't sleep with his wife on that wedding night.
Yeah.
He slept with. He
No.
got her the next day.
So he just
He a hoe.
But he just needed to let it go.
Yeah, he needed to let. That was his exit plan.
Wow.
You know that was his strategy.
Did she tell him?
She knew he was married, and I don't know if that was to get back at the girl.
Yeah.
But again, he slept with her. He spent his wedding night with his ex.
What?
He slept with his wife the next day.
Now
That's a hoe.
Now that's some dangerous stuff.
Yeah, that's dangerous stuff.
That's some dangerous stuff.
Dangerous. And the sad part about it, his wife knew.
So she probably said, "Go ahead and get it out your
Got
system.
Be done with it. Let this be it. If it got to be on our wedding night, most precious night of their life, go ahead and do it." But he was a hoe, straight up. No messages. No.
Nah, everybody done left.
Oh,
I guess we
must have offended
we must
somebody.
have offended some people.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
Yeah, everybody left.
Oh, even Cali girl left.
Cali girl got another. She got a
But
show.
she been
That
left.
she on.
Mm.
Yeah, but she on
she
a
been
show.
left. Mm-hmm.
She left after the finger.
Yeah, somewhere after she left a message about the finger thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Ro, you still here?
Hell, Ro done left.
Dude, Ro
Yeah, I'm
done
saying.
left.
Yeah, bro,
Look,
there.
we about to be ending early.
Mm.
Oh, we shutting down?
No,
I think this actually was a good episode.
Yeah.
I thought.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
and too, if you think about like everybody classification of being a whole is totally different.
Exactly.
And that's how the way the world is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you, I mean, like at the most height, like most people already experienced the whole life. They know how it is. So would they classify themselves as a whole? You know what I'm saying? Most ladies already, already been to the height of the mountain with different guys and all the stuff like that because the kids are is the proof. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Most guys they can hide the proof. You know what I mean? But the ladies got the
They got
they
the
got
proof.
kids with they got the proof.
That's it.
A lot of guys can sit there and say, man, I ain't got nobody, I ain't got this person, but they got like a couple kids and all this stuff like that. So, it's all good, man. It's
But like y'all said, social media is shutting that shit down. Cause now it's like, when you put in your bio, you can put in there, you know what I'm saying, how many kids you got, who you in a relationship with, who you married to, and all type of stuff. So now it's like with social media, you can get away with, but not long, not long. Especially if you're in a small town, anyway.
That's true. But with social media now, I mean, man or woman, if you choose to be with someone that has a couple kids or no kids, you can make a choice. Again, they're gonna find out one way or another. You tell them, or they're gonna find out.
I know I was dealing. This was before I got married. I was dealing with this one woman, and she never would let me come over.
Mm-hmm.
But she would always come in. She would always come see me.
That's
which kind of made it better, because then she would leave. I wouldn't have to worry about doing that walk of shame. But I ended up seeing her. I want to say in the grocery store, and she had like 4 of them.
Wow.
4 kids. One of them had at least been like 3. Yeah, it was like the youngest one was 3 years old. And then when she saw me, she tried to lie. And I'm like, damn, one of the 4 kids was like, kept saying mommy and stuff. So I'm like, so you still lying. Like, I don't understand.
Now, question. Would you hit it again? If you hadn't, would you hit it?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie to you. I hit it. I hit it like 2 nights after I saw the 4 kids. Then I was done. Like, I was done after that.
I ain't mad at you and I ain't judging you. I understand.
It was, and then the crazy thing was, I gave her the ultimate A game. Like, it was like, you know what I'm saying? To where I knew she was gonna want it again, but I wasn't gonna give it to her.
Okay.
That
So
was my get back.
I had a friend, and because I've lived so long, I've had a friend. Woman gave him the claps. No, he got the claps. 2 days later, he went back and hit it again.
And thinking that she ain't got the claps.
He knew he had got it from her. No, it was just that good. Let me go back and get it again.
Let me tell you, a friend of mine, he had the clap. There's no way he could get back up from the claps. He had to get some penicillin.
Yeah. and he got the penicillin and went back and hit it again.
He probably showed that pin.
She put the man. She did things
Well,
that ordinary
the
women
smart
just
thing would
won't.
be the smart thing would have been not take if you know you're gonna hit it again, don't take the medication. You already got it. Can't get it twice if you already got it. Then you take the medication after.
Yeah.
That makes sense, but I promise you. But like I said, he sat there and told me that I felt for him, but I laughed because, like I said, he said it was just that good.
Yeah.
It was worth going back to the doctor to get some more of that penicillin.
God dang. Well, at that time they're gonna check him for AIDS. I mean, if he going back to the doctor for,
he went back. Doctor's like, you ain't learned your lesson, man. He said, you just don't know. Just don't know. Just don't know.
But like in today's society, like the world is a little different. You know what I'm saying? So, like when we were younger and all this stuff like that, I mean, like you could sleep with multiple people and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Now, like with social media and people recording you these days and making all these sex tape and all this stuff like that, then you would actually put yourself on a different kind of platform because people know what you're doing. If that makes sense.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
So I mean, but back in the days, you can actually hide what you're doing. You can go to somebody's window and knock at their window and they up in the window, you jump in the window, you hit it in, you go
and jump out that same window.
You know, but these days you can't do that because they're recording everything and they put everything on social media. So I mean, like the whole status starts when a lot of people don't understand about their sexuality.
And it's a frame of mind.
Yeah.
I dated this one girl. I called myself, supposedly in love with her. And she called herself cutting me off. So what did I do? I hit her best friend.
I think we all not hit a best friend.
Opportunity. Opportunity presented itself, and I took it. Again, like I said, I hated when she found out, but it just was what it was.
I hit a best friend, and oh my goodness,
that it wasn't nice.
It wasn't good at all.
Yeah.
I mean, that best friend. I mean, I put the pullover. Matter of fact, she should have suffocated. I didn't suffocate her. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna hit it and kill her at the same time.
No, I didn't want to kill her, but then that's what I was trying to actually get my ex off her. You know what I mean? But she was there and she was available at the time.
Opportunity.
Availability is the key to success.
Opportunity and availability.
Availability is the key to success. But
that's it.
Yeah.
And just a few kind words.
No.
If she's that good in that headspace, and there it is.
Yep.
To hit them where it really hurts, then you go after a family member.
Yeah, that's low. I didn't go that way.
Look, if you got a best friend and y'all ain't best friend no more, try to go after his sister or a cousin. Ooh, you will mess that person up. Man, that little dangerous little joker. He messing with my sister. No, we don't talk.
No, we don't talk like that. Well, a friend of mine, like I said, he stopped dating old girl, and he was through with her. He was done. He wanted nothing else to do with her. I wasn't through with her though. I'm like, well, hell, if you don't want her, I hit it, and I did. I didn't know it hurt his feelings later on, but I had to apologize, and I did. I didn't know. Nothing but the dog in me.
Oh yeah.
Looks like it's gonna be an early
So,
night.
you ain't got no crazy question for us tonight?
No.
You got one?
No, I can't think of nothing. Surprisingly.
So, since y'all brought up the whole sex tape thing, how y'all feel about Shannon Sharpe and that incident that happened?
Shannon Sharpe. Oh.
And him going viral.
I don't think I'd ever do anything like that. Like I said, I have to keep that to myself. But like I said, he put it out there, so the world know now.
Well, you know what? And you know what's so sad about it? I think that he knew what he was doing. But when his attorney and his agent and all these people start calling him and telling him, hey, you about to lose some money here.
A lot of money.
You know what I'm saying? That's when he want to actually get on there and actually apologize. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, you set yourself up for this. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, you can't sit there and say you were clapping cheeks and all that stuff like that. I heard a lot of moaning, but I also heard moaning on the other side that it sounded like I won't even say it on this podcast because I'm trying to be nice. But people were saying that, like, he had to actually, because people were calling him gay. You know what I mean? People were calling him gay, and he was trying to prove a point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you ain't got to prove a point, man.
You got to be comfortable in
millions
your
and
own
millions.
sexuality.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to be comfortable in your own skin.
But yeah, I don't feel bad for him because he created that. Because his platform is so large right now, man. With that nightcap thing, they doing anywhere from 500 to 1,000,000 people a night. Then you got his club Shay Shay doing anywhere from 1,000,000 to 5,000,000 people. Then you got a bunch of people watching them on ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
So his platform is pretty
Huge,
big.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So of course, I mean, like
he opened himself up for stuff like that.
Yeah, but like he said, I messed around, I could lose millions and millions of dollars. No, you ain't gonna lose, man, dude. And look, let me tell some. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Kanye West said it best. He said, once you let the media and let different people control your mindset, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And what people do is people try to like to stop you from saying certain stuff. Hey man, you can't say, if you want this kind of money, you can't say this. They keep you from saying the truth. You know what I'm saying? And what Shannon Sharp need to understand is that the truth is good. Like, I was listening to Mason Cameron show, and they had Michael Irvin. Look, man, since Michael Irvin been on that show, man, oh my goodness, he's saying some stuff that I wasn't even expecting him to say. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what I mean is that you got to feel comfortable in saying things and doing things under your own skin.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't hide from the fact that you black. You can't hide from the fact that you white. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be honest to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm trying to say. I mean,
I just felt like initially, because I've never went IG live, so I was like, well, I mean, I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and then I also watched Mace and Cam podcast the day after, and when Cam was like, all the stuff you got to go through just to go live on IG, I was like, well, yeah, maybe he did do the shit on purpose.
he did.
And
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? But do I think it was one of the things where it kind of like backfired a little bit when it came to certain sponsors? I do believe that they had like a major sponsor that pulled out because of it. But then I feel like it's gonna open the doors to other sponsors that he, you know what I'm saying, that he might not want, but it might open doors to other sponsors. But if that's what it was and it was all staged, I think that was, I'm think that's stupid.
well,
Why worry about what everybody's saying?
well,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
you gotta think about it. When he jumped out of that SUV with that green suit on and had his arms sometimes you can spin your own narrative, and that's what it you know what I'm saying? He jumped out of the Jeep looking, the way he was looking. So I mean, it ain't messing with your money. People, you know what I'm saying? People still gonna go watch the nightcap. People still gonna watch Club Shay Shay. People still supporting what you're doing. So I mean, if it was something that was staged, then I mean, kind of stupid. But this would be one of them things that, you know what I'm saying, it'll pass over like everything else does.
You know, a lot of folks say, bad publicity is better than no publicity at all. So, like I said again, it might have got sent out there on a negative, but he gonna win in the end.
Yeah, and that's what one of the person was saying. Because I think last night he had Cam Newton, he had Godfrey, he had Snoop Dogg, he had Lavelle
Lavelle
Crawford.
Crawford.
So he had some
Yeah.
other people on there, but some of the comments were saying that, hey, look, man, why you need like this is, and people don't understand this, man. And this was somebody was saying the other day, when you got your own platform, a lot of people try to actually make you go backwards, right? So with his platform and all that stuff like that, look, he don't need ESPN. The extra 10, $20 million that he making from ESPN, that's good. But guess what he had to do the next morning? He had to actually, when he found out, when everybody was calling, he had to sit there and contact ESPN with his agent and his lawyer just to make sure that everything was good. Man, look, let me tell you this, man. This man, I mean, like, think about it. You making $800,000 or almost $800,000 a month just doing that. Your club Shay Shay is a boom, boom, boom by itself. People want to come there and sit down. Man, why you need ESPN? Yeah. So why you need ESPN?
Well,
You know what I mean? But
because
ESPN,
what they said before, was Shannon's on First Take. They said at some point Stephen A is going to leave First Take, so they want that to be lined up for Shannon to take over.
they still ain't paid. Steven want dang on. Steven, he want to be the highest paid person. They still got him at 20. He want 30.
Yeah,
He
but
want
see,
that.
that was the initial plan when Shannon left Undisputed. When he came over to First Take, it was gonna be under the impression that at some point, it might not be now, you know what I'm saying, but then within the next few years, Stephen A is gonna be propelled higher, and then that's where Shannon is gonna take over. Somebody's got to take over First Take. And you also got to factor in he has an old school mentality. Nobody wants to lose their job, like no matter what. Because like he said, he never wants to go back to where he got to go outside to another building to go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's his mindset. He ain't trying to lose. You saw he cried when he left Undisputed.
But he don't win, man. Like, think about it. A lot of people. So think about when, like, so right now, like, you know what, the NFL and they let Michael Irvin and some other people go, right? So think about it like this:
Mm-hmm.
Michael Irvin sitting there, he gonna every time he on that platform with Cam and Mace, he gonna make money. Then he got his own podcast, and then he got his own this, he got his own that. Then don't get it twisted now. He got some money from the Hilton or the Hyatt or whatever he sued and all that stuff like that. So he taking a back seat. What I'm saying is that when you think about reality in certain situations and all that stuff like that, is that you will have a lot of people that's out against you when you want to talk. You know what I mean? And Shannon Sharp right now is like, nobody's doing what he's doing. I mean, look, you tell me any, like, I used to look at the drink champ. They podcast and all this stuff like that. They ain't kicking no more. You know what I'm saying? $1 million, they still doing what they doing, but they ain't doing the numbers that Shannon Sharp doing. You know what I mean? So one of their person when he was interviewing Marlon Wayne said, man, Shannon Sharp is as messy as they get. You know what I'm saying? Well, people like that. People like hearing him getting inside some of these rich and famous people business. You know what I mean? And hearing their story.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like, and I understand, bad publicity is better than none. But my thing was, you didn't do anything questionable to get the Cat Williams interview. That is the interview. Like his numbers were good before Cat Williams, but they got bigger since Cat Williams. So it's like you didn't have to do anything different. So it's like if it was me, I probably would have done the same thing. I probably would have called ESPN also.
Yeah, I agree.
I probably would have called ESPN because I look at it like this: with the way things go, like, and let's be honest, you know what I'm saying? Um, do we do those type of numbers? No, we don't. You know what I mean? But by the swing of the pendulum, as fast as your numbers go up, that's as fast as your numbers go down. But ESPN is for sure for right now. You understand what I'm saying? So I would have apologized because, like, you know what? Because we've been doing this since January. So you know what I mean? Just doing the podcast or whatever, and then eventually people are, yeah, people still come to Club Shay Shay, but he's also getting the negativity behind him being, you know what I'm saying? They call him messy. So it's like, who's to say? And you know, not wishing nothing bad or anything like that, but who's saying 2025 he's going to still be doing the same numbers that he's doing this year?
Yeah.
But ESPN right now is a for sure job. So yeah, the only person who feeling some type of way right now is Paul Pierce. That motherfucker upset because he was like, why Shannon got to keep his job, but okay, you had chicks twerking and you were smoking weed live. All we heard, all we heard was Shannon grunting and growling and saying, "That's my Michelle. That's my Michelle." So it's like, it's not the same. It's not the same. You're literally
But
smoking
look,
weed
let me tell you this. It sound
on
that
a
now
live.
that when I heard it, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people might disagree with me when I say this, but I think it was staged from because how the way it sound. You know what I'm saying? Because that the voice has sound like to look. Go back and listen to it and tell me if the voice don't sound like his voice.
It didn't sound like the same voice to me. Not when I listened to it.
It sounded like some kind of
Cause
voice.
it sounded, cause the thing about it was everybody had said they done found this Michelle.
They found her.
Everybody swear out they done found. Everybody swear out they keep saying they found her.
I hope they didn't, because she gonna
So
sue him.
I doubt it.
I would. I mean, shoot, you think about it. I would. Because man, he don't supposed to actually be dang on video that, not even video, but recording what we do.
But that's the thing. Nobody, to be honest, I don't think nobody's gonna find out who she is. Everybody just saying they don't, because that was part of his. When he did the apology the other night, people was going down his followers trying to find a Michelle. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, we found one. And then one of them, it was like, we found one, and the lady was like, my name is not Michelle. My name is Nichelle. I'm not her. So, and then you got Roe Boy, Dr. Umar. He talking about something. It was a white girl. So I mean, nobody knows. Nobody really fucking knows who Michelle is.
Yeah.
Somebody else
Oh yeah.
said that, because Roe told me that somebody else said that the Michelle worked at ESPN. So I just feel like, I don't know. A part of me feel like it was staged, but I feel like both parties knew what it was. But what happened was it kind of, like, I don't say it backfired, but it kind of did a little bit, because you're gonna get people that's gonna say it was staged. You're gonna get people that's, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna poke holes in the story and just be like, well, it takes too much work to go on IG Live for you not to know that you went on IG Live. So that's one of them things. They'll talk about it and then it'll be gone.
Yeah.
Y'all, but did y'all see the other thing I sent in the group about Puffy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that.
Dawn
Look
Richie,
at it.
she trying to get
Yeah.
her money.
Y'all know, y'all seen the guy though. He was supposed to went to court and Puffy ain't show up, so they
Oh,
automatically gave
100
the guy
million.
like one. Yeah, they gave him that. They gave him whatever the money was.
Well,
So Puffy ain't show up.
I was reading that he can actually, he got like what is it, 30 days to actually do a like appeal. So you know how it works, right? They gonna say that he didn't know
Yeah,
about it, they didn't send the letter, blah blah blah. So this guy is not gonna get paid. But I
I
want to
think
talk
the
about
guy's
Don
gonna get
Richie.
paid because they said there's a video. They said there is a video, and they said that they think that's why Puffy didn't show up, because the video was gonna be played in court. There was a video. So I think he might not get all the money, he gonna get some of the money. He don't get all of it. But there is a video. Somehow they done found the video with the,
You
I
know
guess
what?
with the incident in question.
Well, what make everything so sad for P Diddy's situation is that regardless of what, they raid his house months ago. Then I had a grand jury to look at it. But guess what the grand jury came up with? Nothing so far. You know what I'm saying? So from what I was reading and all that stuff like that, and from my understanding is that Puffy had a bunch of well-known businessman situation going on in his safe. You know what I'm saying?
TD Jakes was wrong.
Yep, and a lot of high people who got more money than him was trying to go in and get their information back because they didn't want him to use that against him. So when he come crumbling down, Man, look, that's sad how the American government works. You know what I mean? That's sad. You know what I'm saying? I pay you a couple $100,000. I pay you a couple $1 million, and you go and you raid somebody's house, kick in the door, mess up their house, and all that stuff like that. And who's responsible for that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got kids and all that, and the kids looking, and my dad never got charged with any single thing, but they're good with actually messing up the house and planting bugs and all that stuff like that. You get what I'm saying?
That's it.
And that's, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm different. But P Diddy, man, he got a lot going on, man. He got a lot going on. I mean, he just need to continue doing what he's doing. If he worth so much $1 billion and he got some stake in some other company, he need to go ahead and pay these people off and just go ahead and ride in the sunset and just enjoy life, man, because man, it's sad for him. Everything is sad for him.
Right now it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel sorry for him. I just don't. I don't. I just don't like that. But that's my opinion. I don't feel sorry for him. Because I feel like where there's smoke, there's fire. So yeah, because I read the same thing a while back where they say he got all this stuff on certain people or whatever, and they want that stuff back. But at the end of the day, he's guilty of something. Just don't know what it is. He's guilty of something. I said the same thing. I felt the same way about R. Kelly. He's guilty of something. Because there's a whole lot of smoke coming from over there.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? You can't be innocent. You can't have all this stuff going on around you, but you ain't do nothing to anybody. You done did something. Like something.
But I think we messed up R. Kelly and the Bill Cosby, and I think we did. I mean, and when I say we, I think that society messed up those individuals, and I think that they also mess up themselves when they did the things that they did. Now, there's no way, and I'm keeping 1,000. If you did something 20 years ago, you should not be held accountable for it now. You know what I'm saying? If you did something 15, 10, 5 years ago, 1 year ago, you should be held accountable for that. You know what I'm saying? And like with the Bill Cosby stuff, I just feel as though that he shouldn't been because it was like past his time. And he already admit to the fact that he did what he did. But what they end up doing is that they still threw him in jail. And that's why they let him out because he admitted to it for no jail time and they still threw him in jail.
Anyway. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And the same thing with not the same thing with R. Kelly. R. Kelly situation is a little different because he got trouble in life. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean with trouble in life is that when you had the opportunity to get away from one thing or two things and three things, then get away from that stuff. But you proceeded to go back into the same old environment that wasn't even good for the environment that you were trying to do. You know what I'm saying? If that make any sense. If you're a singer, man, be the singer. If that dude could come out of jail right now, I'm gonna be one of his fans. I still listen to him. I listen to him today. Him and Ludacris. I'm gonna make you scream and shout. move over, move over. You know what I'm saying? I'm going downtown. You never heard that? And then the kitchen. I mean, I'm gonna take you to the kitchen, put you on top of the table. Come on now. That man was saying some stuff now. But who he was singing that to.
Two. Yeah.
But I'm gonna be quiet for a minute, because I gotta drink my wine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for me, when it came to R. Kelly, I mean, I can separate the man from the music. But you know what I'm saying? But I listened to R. Kelly back then, but I ain't listened to him like that. Like he wasn't in my playlist like that. So it didn't fade. It didn't really bother me one bit about listening to his music or not listening to it. But the whole Bill Cosby thing, I think, yeah, me and Ro had that conversation one time before, and it was more or less back then they was handing that shit out like it was like party favors. So it was like everybody was doing that shit. So it was like, so is you gonna go back and arrest everybody that was, you know what I'm saying? So, but with Puffy, I just don't know. I think for me, when I saw the video of what transpired with him and Cassie, I think that's what kind of like pushed the envelope to me, because it was just like, this wasn't a one time thing. You've done this before. Yeah, did she take the settlement? Of course she did. But my thing is, it happened to somebody else. And just because she or he ain't came forward yet doesn't mean that it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Because you have some that ain't came forward yet.
I want you guys. I mean, again, and a lot of us is too young to recall the Emmett Till story.
Oh man, don't go there.
With
Don't
Emmett
go there.
with
Don't do
Emmett
that.
Till.
Don't do that.
Like I said again, they never held her accountable.
No, they didn't.
For telling that lie.
No, they didn't.
But like I said again, you hit Cosby. And he did what he did. But like I said again, and I hate it, but at the end of the day, it was done, and they crucified that man.
Man, look, let me tell you this. And
Emmett Till, that white lady that Emmett Till, accused Emmett Till of saying something, or and she almost admitted she lied, and she never spent a day.
Let me tell you
a second in prison.
So now going back to the whole phase, Bill Cosby was one.
Neither hoe.
Bill Cosby was one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do I feel as though that they did him wrong and bringing up what if he couldn't pay somebody? Because that's what it's all about, man. Let's just go ahead and keep it 1,000. It's 1,000 when you got money, you gonna pay people off. And when you say no, you ain't gonna pay, that's when everybody run to the press.
Yeah.
They run to the press, they run to social media, and they broadcast your name. You know what I'm saying? If each and every single one of us was a millionaire right now on this phone, somebody would have broadcast something that we did in the past.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know why they would sit there and they say, hey, Dale, hey, Gerard, hey, Ro, hey, G-Man, I heard, but you remember you did this? Well, I mean, look, go ahead and tell your story. And then you have a lot of people that believe the story, then they believe you. Now you got to sit there and you defending yourself.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that is a crap when you got to sit there and you defend yourself when you know that you're not that monster or that animal that people portrayed you to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
No, man, shoot. How many apples you get out of a bunch? I mean, like, if you think about it, it's 12 apples. I mean, a bunch is 36, right? Or 24?
36.
36. You ain't got but one or two monkeys that gonna be eating on that banana. You know what I'm saying? You got one or two monkeys that gonna be eating on that banana.
You guys got any responses?
Oh,
Is it a hoe or a hoe's way of life? We will never know.
Shout out to the panel. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to the audience. Shit. Most of all, shout out to myself. Is it a whole phase or a whole way of life? It's a whole way of life. It ain't no phase. Maybe it's a phase when that whore changed her way of life and she's no longer a whore. Temporary. a phase is temporary, but a way of life is to the grave. And some whores don't change. And that's who men tend to marry, whores, because they love their whore way of life. So they marry that whore thinking it's going to be forever.
Damn.
Mm.
Okay.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah. Y'all agree with that?
Yeah, to a degree, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I do. A way of life is like I said, to the grave, unless something changes you, change your thinking, maybe a bad experience. Young lady had mentioned earlier, she did some things, but like I said, she's trying to regroup now. She don't do the things she used to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I'm with you, man. I'm with the conversation is, you know, I remember a time, man, and I can honestly be honest about everything that I'm about to say. Is that everybody already went through the whole phase when you're younger? Because if so, most people. Now, let me tell you how good life is, man. So a lot of people grew up with mom and dad in the household. A lot of people grew up with mom in the household.
Mm-hmm.
Then a lot of people grew up with dad in the household.
More mom than dad.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So how many people you think was affected with mom and dad than dad and mom? You know what I mean?
A lot, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you think so? A lot of people probably went through that kind of phase. Like that's what actually made them do some of the things that they do. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people out here that if I knew what I knew about finance,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't been.
I've been better off.
Better off. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
If I knew what I knew about relationships,
That's right.
I'd be better off.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I mean, so you have some of these guys and some of these girls who sleep with different people and all this stuff like that, and a lot of people say it is like therapy for them
Mm-hmm.
because they never had someone to tell them that, hey man, you messing up. You know what I'm saying? But do I think that it's wrong for an individual to call himself a hoe? Yeah, I think that that's an individual. You don't never ever supposed to call yourself a hoe. Other people call you that. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not a title you give yourself.
You don't give yourself a
Yeah,
title.
yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get at. So, but yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But
Mm-hmm.
I did have a cousin who was a hoe. Did have a cousin who was a hoe. He, she, him, her. That's what he classified himself as. So you go ahead and you read between the lines. He's a hoe. He, she, him, it, what?
And you got your asexual, you got your bisexual, and I got this one I like to call trisexual.
No, you missing the most important one I'm about to tell you what. The p-central.
Okay.
Sexual. The p-sexual.
P-sexual.
What's that? I hate to even ask.
Mm-hmm.
You might
What
want
is
to
that?
ask.
What is that?
The P-sexual.
Yeah.
Hey, you
What
can
is
get
that?
it two ways. You can get it with the P on you, or you can get it with the penis on you. The P-sexual.
Oh God, there he is.
Oh my God. Oh wow. I hate I even asked. Okay though.
Yep.
All right.
Ask me another question about something. I got some
I
good
won't.
stuff.
I won't. I just felt
No,
like somebody.
listen,
I felt like somebody had to ask because we normally, when you say stuff, there's always a question behind it. Normally from me, like what does I'm normally I say what does that even mean? But
no,
I just felt like I had to ask.
ask me what P-sexual is. I'll tell you right now.
I'm not. I'm not.
No,
Bro, you asked. Bro, you asked.
Oh yeah, what is it?
a person who pee while they having sex. You pee on them. You just go ahead and you.
I knew a girl like that once.
A P-sexual?
Yes.
Yeah, you pee
I
while
knew
you-
a girl like that.
She said she wet, but she peeing on you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I knew a girl like that.
You better be careful with that kind of
Yeah.
She pee on you. Well, you got
That's how she finished up. She's like, she felt she had to, I'm like, oh. I ain't used to stuff like that there. You know, I was young. I didn't know no better.
But I'll tell you guys this, man. I love life, man. The more older you become, the more understanding you become, the more you know about all these kind of side little sexual things and all this stuff like that, the more you appreciate your side of the fence. You know what I'm saying? And not to knock the other side of the fence. I would never ever do that. I would never ever knock another side of the fence. I do have people on the other side of the fence that I know. You know what I'm saying? But God be the glory for them. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, like I said, I just want to tell the story. The story is this.
Yeah.
If you're a hoe at 17, 18, 19, 20, and you think that you graduate from it, you're still a hoe.
Yeah. And that's deep. That's deep. That says something.
Because if you cheat, I mean, I don't think people like maliciously cheat. I don't think no
purposely cheat.
No, I don't think they purposely. Yeah. I don't think. I mean, so think about it. So if you had an opportunity to cheat, you had a Halle Berry, Megan Thee Stallion, or you had Cardi B or Nicki Minaj or one of these Rihanna, and you had an opportunity. Yeah. They call you to the room. Would you cheat, bro? Would you cheat?
No.
No. Good job, Gerard. Would you cheat?
I don't even know why y'all asking me. If you say any of them, yeah, of course. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna do it.
Gerard, my boy.
That's crazy. Like, cause I feel like everybody know. I feel like everybody should have that celebrity crush. Cause it's not. I mean, the opportunity, you probably ain't gonna get a chance anyway. But
But if they give you an opportunity, but if you had one night with your celebrity crush, one night. Mm-hmm. What are some of the stuff would you do with your celebrity crush? I mean, look. So
I can't say all that on this podcast.
But well, let me say this right. Let me say she took you to the room and all that stuff like that. She said, "Hey, we get whatever you want. We sign a
PDA.
Yep, PDA.
And we ain't talking about this no more.
And we're in this room for 24 hours. I can't leave. You can't leave.
PDA sign.
So what are some of the stuff would you do? Would you rub her? Would you rub her feet? Would you run her bath? Would you play in her hair? Would you play in her? You know what I mean? Like underarm. I mean, like, would you do what you do?
Do what I do? What are you talking about? Rub her feet.
No, I mean, like, I'm talking about the Gerard thing.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
what's the Gerard thing?
Yeah, I mean,
would you give her the full package?
I mean, would you give her the Gerard thing?
Package,
I mean, you do what you do.
Package.
You do what you do, man. I mean, don't act like you don't do what you do.
You're supposed to. You're supposed to. You're supposed to. You're supposed to.
I mean,
that's your celebrity crush. You're supposed to.
You trying to act innocent. We know what you do, Gerard. Come on now, bro. We know what you do. You the male
I don't do nothing
of this group.
I don't do anything.
Yeah, look.
I don't do anything.
So innocent. We know right now what you're doing on your way coming home. You driving down the road. You scoping it up from there, going Sharon Avenue, you South Tryon, North Tryon. You got your list going down the road, bro. Come on now, let's
do not.
Rock Hill,
I don't know what you're talking about.
John.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Road. I mean, like you got them all over the place, man. Come on now, let's don't do this now. I was trying to be nice about the situation, and I was trying to actually help you.
Look,
then you say you don't do what?
Look,
come on, bro.
Look.
I'm looking. I'm listening too.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am shocked and appalled that you would make those type of accusations.
No, now you plead.
And I know
now you plead.
And I know a nigga named Paul. So we not finna do this tonight.
Hey Gerard, you act like you ride down Sharon Avenue the other day, and you
I don't work in that area, sir. So I don't have to be on saying. I don't know. No. I don't. Who? What's
Harris
that?
Boulevard. Harris Boulevard,
I don't
85
know where
off
that's
of
at.
85. They say they seen your
I don't
car
know
up
what you're talking
there.
about.
Yeah, that's the word on the
When
street,
they
right,
made
bro?
my car, they made plenty of them.
I'm just messing with you, bro.
I don't know what y'all talking about. But to answer your question, the initial question, yeah, you supposed to. I mean, it's just celebrity crush. You supposed to go all out. You supposed to, you know what I'm saying? So you telling me if you went to a Janet Jackson concert and she pull you up on that stage like she be doing them dudes, and she all up, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she whisper in your ear, and she tell you what hotel she in, you not gonna go? You not gonna? So you not gonna do
Let
that?
me tell. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Look. I'll be honest. If Janet Jackson whispered in my ears and she said, "It's enough to party," that song, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, where we going at?" Because guess what? I'm gonna go ahead right now. Let y'all know my blood flow medicine will kick in. My blood flow medicine will kick in. And look, and she will have the time of her night. And I'm telling you right now. Look, like Shaquille O'Neal said, I'll barbecue chicken her.
I'm saying because me and Ro had that same conversation when he told me who his celebrity crush was. Was
And
I
that was
shocked at first? Yes. Mrs. Howell from Gilligan's Island.
Man,
okay.
he can't do nothing with that. Stop that, man. You can't do nothing with Miss. Man, she got worm.
You said who?
I mean,
Mrs.
Gilligan's
Howell.
Island.
Mrs.
Wow.
Howell.
Wow. He didn't say Ginger. He said Mrs. Howell.
No. Yeah. He said a woman with all them rings really does it for him. I'm just saying. That's what he told me.
Yeah. And you know what? Like I said, but that's your celebrity crush. I think everybody should have one.
Exactly.
well,
Everybody should have one.
you know, so you say you got who's your celebrity crush?
I got so many.
God dang, man, you a dangerous man.
Got so many. But I'm tell you, but Megan Thee Stallion right now, she up there pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
That thoroughbred.
So she bumps that thing like a
But
basketball.
they say a stallion though. And a stallion is usually a male horse, so I'm a little leery about that one.
You better be very careful.
Very leery.
You want a stallion.
Yeah, you better be very careful.
Man, you go to sleep next to you in a stallion.
Yeah. She surprised you.
She surprised you.
Oh my goodness.
Shoot, I mean, you think you wet in front, you wet
in
at the back.
But you know, there's so many beautiful women out there, and I think like everybody got their middle crush.
Hey, but I don't think nobody should date anything from the back. No, that's a dangerous man. Let me tell you this.
That's
man.
exit only.
I had a guy from the other day at work. He said he spent a couple years in jail. He said they were drinking. He said they sell alcohol in the prison that they were at. He said you pay a certain amount of money. You got your own TV. You got your own PlayStation. You ain't got to worry about coming out. But he said when you get drunk, he said everybody get horny when you get drunk. You know what I'm saying? He said you gotta tell them to lock your cell when you go in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't, you wake up, you feeling some different kind of type of way. You know what I'm saying?
That's awful. I mean that's
is no. Is that rape?
But you know, yeah. But the thing is,
that's not rape.
It's not. But you know,
that is rape.
It is rape. Yeah. If you didn't consent,
but you sleeping.
You didn't consent. If you're unconscious, you didn't consent.
But if you moaning, you consent.
If you moaning.
Yeah. If you moaning to the. What do you think, Ro? If you moaning, you consent.
Can a man be raped?
I think so.
If he gets an erection during the course of the act, is that rape?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It's only rape if the sex is bad.
You're right.
Oh God.
You're right. It's still rape.
That's right.
It's still rape. Right. Even if you get one, it's still rape.
Only one person heard that, and nobody else heard it.
What you guys say, bro?
No, I said it's only rape if the sex is bad.
No, I ain't say that. I didn't say that.
Uh yeah. Yep.
But you know what? I mean, like, and before we go to the sports stuff right quick, and all that stuff like that, we got to go to the sports stuff. Um, I know that I mean, like we talking about the hoes and all that stuff like that, but we you guys really think about the Sean Watson situation that's going on? Because for me,
He about to be
I
he about to be out of the league.
well, for me,
Did
I
he do
just
it again?
no, I just think that these people be coming at the last minute. Man, he was settling. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it that got me is that he didn't clean up around his door too good. Because like the young lady or the attorney said they were trying to call his attorney long time ago. You know
So
what I mean?
if he'd have paid up front,
If he had paid up front, nobody would have heard when he was actually going to all this stuff.
yeah.
I just feel bad for him because like you can't tell he's the only one in the NFL
Oh
that get a
hell no,
happy ending.
no,
I mean, you
Um,
cannot tell me.
no, and he
how
did
do you
not.
how do you how do you feel? I'm not gonna ask you how you feel bad. I don't feel bad for him because even with the settlement, that shows guilt. So no that okay, nobody
Does
else
it always
that
show
came
guilt?
forward.
All right, just trying to speed
Or
it
John,
up,
John,
trying to
speed
For
get
the
it
it
up.
up.
most
Yeah, he
for
just
the
Get it
when it's
behind.
that
I
many
got enough
people,
money to pay make this go away. I'm not guilty, but I got
I
enough
got
money to
enough
make it
money,
go
but yeah,
away,
because guess
not to
what?
mess up my
yeah, but
future
that's
money.
only one. Okay, let's just say one or two. Let's say one or two. I'll give you one or two. He had way more than that. Way more than that. If you really look at the counts, he had way more than that. He was a repeat offender of the same foolishness.
Mm.
It ain't like he went to the massage parlor that's in the alley with the turning over trash cans. Who goes into a massage envy asking for that?
Yeah, you know what? I gotta agree with that. The only sad part about the whole situation for me, I'm thinking that this other person right here is using something else from somebody else. That's the only thing I had to say because she had an opportunity when the 23 or 24 got settled. You know what I'm saying? When the 23 or 24 that got settled and all this stuff like that, she should have actually been. And when she reached out in 2020, you know what I'm saying? Now, and I'm not saying I agree. Trust me, believe me. I don't care. Like I do care what people think, and I really don't care what people think. But at the end of the day, if he did what he did, man, look, man. That was the opportunity. That was the time to get the money from him. You know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden, you saying in 2020 he did all this stuff, which I agree. I mean, look, man, he don't agree and he don't settle so many cases that I ain't got no cause but to agree with him. You know what I'm saying? I agree with them, but right now, this man is like, this is his life. I mean, not his life, but this is his career. You know what I'm saying? And that just like being accused of something like at work, for us. Somebody said we sitting there, we talking and all this stuff like that. Our hands missing hit them. We don't know what's going on and all. We know what Deshaun Watson had going on. Like you said, Gerard, he had a bunch of happy ending. You know what I mean? And he settled for a bunch of happy ending. But at the end of the day, why does one have to come out of the blue? And they said that they tried to reach out and they got video of him. Man, anybody can be in a video these days that look like
Man, yeah,
somebody. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I just feel bad for him because last year they allowed him to play.
Yep.
He got hurt. Nobody came out with anything. And then this year, somebody who won some money, who was part of the group that got some money, say, "Hey man,
Gonna get
this is
some
how the
more
way
money.
you
Yeah.
gonna do this."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't read. I read somebody who said that they trying to take him down. They trying to take him down. Look, Pat Mahomes get massage after the game. You know what I mean? And Gerard hit right on the head. Who would want to go to a massage envy? Deshaun Watson did.
And like I said, and again with that kind of money. You get a professional to come to your house and do their thing.
Man, look, you roll over you on hard.
I ain't going to no damn massage.
Let me tell y'all this, man, and I'm being honest.
And you roll over hard.
And look, I'll call somebody to just suck it down.
There you go.
Suck it down. You go ahead.
For the right price, it'll do what it do.
You suck it down like a popsicle.
That's
suck
it
down.
That's
you
it.
suck that thing down.
That's it.
You barbecue chicken that thing down.
But that just wasn't smart business.
No, that
you don't go to no public place like that.
No.
When you have those kind, you got that kind of money, you don't do that.
Yeah, and he
don't never do that.
And then the thing about it, what makes it so sad, he's messing his whole self up because now he playing like trash.
Yeah,
he playing like trash.
If you got to go to a side piece, that's what you do. You know, you send her to massage school, you know, and teach her, but you don't go to no public place like that.
And then the thing about it, look at his girl. He got a pretty girl.
And he got to deal with that too.
And you can't tell me she can't massage me down. Train her to massage you down. Look,
send her to school. Send her to massage school.
Yeah, she ain't doing nothing but getting She ain't doing nothing but getting burpee bags and getting her nails fixed.
That's it. Now we gonna make you earn your money.
Yeah, you earn your money.
I done had a hard game. I've been hit 4 or 5 times a day. You got to work this out.
Man, you better get in there. You better grab the crease of my toe.
That's it.
Pull that thing forward, homie. Grab underneath my arm. Pull that thing forward.
That's it.
And if you go closer to my thigh bone, you might actually end up with this
finish
middle
that
leg.
Off too. Yep. That third leg, finish that off too.
The leg bone.
That's it.
You know,
it's the third leg.
Luke said it good.
That's your best leg.
Leg bone connected to the backbone. Hey, you remember that? Luke Skywalker? Luke from Two Light Crew? He said he got all the bones working.
That's
you know what I'm saying? That's all he had to do. But he wasn't sitting here, he playing dumb again. What the heck? They would take you out, man. Punk Ben. They said Ben Russ, the quarterback, the former quarterback at Pittsburgh Steelers, he been in the bathroom. He like being in the bathroom with these ladies. Ain't nothing happening to him. They gonna make an example of you because you got $200 or something million, bro. Guaranteed.
That's it.
What's wrong with these brothers? Hey, Gerard. Bro, what's wrong with these brothers, man?
They got whole tendency.
That was just dumb.
That was just dumb.
He walked right in. He got in that room. And he was like, you know I'm Deshaun Watson, right? Oh, okay. All right.
My name would have been Larry Johnson.
Do you know my name would have
been? Larry Johnson. You don't know me because there's probably those Asian women up in there. My name Larry Johnson.
My name would
fix this.
Man, my name would have been Peck, Hit, Left.
Peck it left.
You peck it and you left it. You know what I mean? But you know, I don't feel bad because he got money. Yeah. He got money. Yeah. He got money for the rest of his life. Because Michael Vick said a couple months ago that when he got in that trouble with the dog thing, he said he had enough money that will pay him out because the NFL was taking money from him to pay him out for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? And I thought about that, and I was like, dang, this man, he still got money.
He wasn't broke.
He ain't gonna be broke.
No.
None of them
and now
gonna
he's
be
doing
broke.
Commentary. He's not broke.
Yeah.
He's not broke. Not broke. And they even gave him Colin Kaepernick another job. He ain't gonna be broke either.
No, man. Look, man. That's when the Lord looking out for those who are in favor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of us in favor, but not Deshaun. He want happy ending. What the heck wrong with him, man? Look, you can buy any. Go date one of the Kardashian girls, man.
Like everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, like Deshaun Watson.
And the mother's a squirter, I hear.
Who? Which one?
The mother.
She squirt.
She squirt.
Man, that's why he's still with her.
The mama squirt. Now I'm gonna tell you, mama squirter. I'm impressed. Wow. I just say, hell to the yeah.
Because if he squirting, then everybody else.
Everybody should be squirting too.
That's why.
If mama squirt,
that's what I'm talking about. That's why Corey ain't going.
Y'all are something else.
It's a oasis up in there.
That's why Deshaun need to go to the Kardashian. Because if he go to the Kardashian, look, think about it. He could be like Tristan Thompson. He can average 5 minutes and get $5 million a year to pay his child support. That's what happened. Y'all ain't see that? Cleveland Cavaliers signed him again.
and getting paid
Mm.
And you get
again.
paid again.
Mm-hmm. But that's why I got to get up and go to work every morning. I got to get up by 5 o'clock every morning to go get mine.
Yeah, I got to get up at 5 something too.
Every morning to go get mine.
But yeah, that's enough of my spill for the night. I'm done. I can't no more.
Fellas, I cannot thank you enough for putting this on. Cannot
Absolutely.
thank enough for the listeners and the response. It wasn't many, but it is what it is.
But we do have one.
But we appreciate that one.
We have one in the pocket right there.
Okay.
All right.
Honestly, if a woman's being a whore, just beat her ass.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, you gonna do what?
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you
I'm
first,
gonna
bitch.
kill you.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I closed that off. I closed that off. I closed that message off. Yeah.
But this was
Wow.
an interesting
It
topic,
was.
and it was good.
Sounds like they on their way to the swingers club.
Yeah, but like I said, and when we define a whore or whore tendencies, like I said again, G said it right. When again, we all got them, we all had them, and sometimes they don't go away.
Nope.
So like I said again, we're not born blind. We're born sexual creatures, and like I said, our appetites vary. So like I said, we either got them in check or we just let them go and do what they do.
Yep.
Well, bro, you got anything before we close out?
No, I ain't got nothing.
You got nothing? Well,
No.
all I'm gonna say is that this was a good show, and that to be on a panel with 3 whores is different. And when I say 3, because the people on stereo only see 3 avatars. I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about Row 24, Dale, and G-Man.
And JP would have made it more interesting. I'm quite sure.
That will be the 4th whore.
Huh.
And I'm the only single one, innocent one up here.
You the horse.
Mm,
The
no.
the whore always have the horse.
Nah,
That they,
I
matter of
am
fact, the whore always
I am
always
innocent.
have a mule that they can pull behind.
I'm
So you
innocent.
the mule.
I'm innocent. Don't know what you're talking about.
Sure thing.
So
Again, to our listeners, those that chimed in, we appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Like I said, these shows mean nothing unless we got some insight. Someone that's going to contribute. We appreciate you.
And then
you matter.
And that's one of the things is that a lot of people think that we won't be nothing without the people that actually comment. You know what I'm saying? Because it make us think. So it make the conversation go.
Makes it flow.
It make it flow. Yeah. So I mean, we appreciate it.
I mean, like I said, we love to have 1 million, but 1 or 2 will do.
Yep.
We good with that. We appreciate that.
But definitely next week we'll have JP on, and we'll be having a good time, a good topic.
Yep.
That everybody can be able to relate on.
Yep. We look forward to it.
And also we want to thank everyone that's listening outside of stereo. We appreciate it. And also we want to thank the listeners that we just picked up in Brisbane, Australia. We really appreciate you taking the time to listen to us. So I think I shot them out, since that was like one of the last places that within the last couple of days that's downloaded the podcast. So, but other than that, if y'all don't have anything, I guess we can go ahead and close this one out. Like you said, we'll be back next week. Have all 5 of us will be here. Like G-Man said, great topic where everybody can be involved. And we hope that y'all come back again. And that's it. We're
You
out.
guys be good. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
All
Y'all be
right,
good.
appreciate that too.
Peace.
All right.